picked up a 50 round box of 9mm Hollowpoints the other day. It's from Ammo Inc. I've never heard of them, but it was $17 for 50 rounds. So it said they were loaded with Sierra Match Hollowpoints, which sounded like a pretty good deal. 50 round box of Hollowpoints for $17. But I tested them the other day. They perform practically just like an FMJ. Minimum expansion, zips straight through the ballistic gel. So today, just on a whim, we thought we'd try to modify these things a little bit, see if we can get some better performance out of them.
Well, YouTube won't actually allow us to show you modifying the cartridges, but we'll show you what we did. Before we test them, let's learn a bit more about expanding projectiles and where they came from. Also, don't modify your ammunition. We're trained professionals around here. Now, modifying bullets to get better expansion and performance can be traced all the way back to the late 1800s, where Captain Neville Clay of the Dum Dum Arsenal modified an existing .303 British full metal jacket round. The hard jacket was removed from the nose of the bullet, exposing the soft lead core. This resulted in a round that was still capable of expansion upon impact without letting the barrel, otherwise known as a soft point. Although a revolutionary development, this design was rejected due to other issues with the cartridge. It did, however, lead to the independent development of the Hollowpoint bullet, introduced in the late 1890s. Despite Captain Neville Clay and the Dum Dum Arsenal not being directly involved in the production of Hollowpoint bullets, their contributions to the development of a jacketed expanding projectile led to expanding projectiles being referred to as Dum Dum bullets. These days you can go to any local gun shop and pick up quality Hollowpoints, but unfortunately, these were not quality Hollowpoints. So, with hopes to change that, we first cut a groove straight down the middle of the first round, which we'll refer to as a halved round. Then we cut an X into the second round, which we'll refer to as a split point. For the third, we deepened the hollow point by another 1/8 inch by drilling it, and for the fourth one, we drilled and cut an X into it, which we'll refer to as a drilled split point. So we started by running a duplicate of each cartridge through the chronograph, and found that there were no significant differences in velocity, even though there was a bit of a weight difference.
So with this one, it was the standard hollow point. As you can see, we went all the way through the block here without stopping. Wound channel's a whole lot bigger. Man, you see that?
Wow. Which one was that?
This one was the half. The split point on the middle. Lost a bit of its jacket there. That didn't come off no 22. Still went all the way through the gel though. Now this one was the true split point. Another massive wound channel in this one. And it extended a little bit longer than just the standard one, and we caught the bullet just before the end of the block. Oh, blew out the top. Let's see what we got here. That was a massive wound channel there before it come out of the top.
Which
That's
round?
a shame.
Which round was that?
This was the drilled.
So drilled all the way down into the hull point?
Yep.
Okay.
We'll see if we can redo that one. All right, drilled out hollow point, take 2. A little bit lower than I would like to be. Oh yeah. Another massive wound channel out of the drilled out hollow point, and we just about come out the side here. It says probably at about the 18-inch mark. So we had to turn our block because we were getting a little bit too busy on the other end. So let's see how the drilled and split one does. Now,
Which one is it?
it's that one there. See how it just kind of
Oh yeah.
right up from the top. And look at this wound channel here. And then we stopped probably at about the 14-15-inch mark.
So with our split point, we see an average expansion of 0.42 inches and a retained weight of 72 grains. But if the other 3 petals remained intact, both would probably be much higher. With our drilled out round, we lost a lot of our mass, weighing in at only 53 grains. We still expanded to an average diameter of 0.45 inches. Finally, the drilled split point, which also expanded to 0.45 inches, but retained 50% more weight, weighing in at 73 grains. So, what can we take away from today? Well, modifying these hollow points did give us better performance, but came at a cost, that being weight retention. We saw a much larger wound channel, but a lot more fragmentation. In short, make sure you grab quality hollow points. Somebody should make a video on the best 9mm carry round. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to give us a like. Even subscribe if you like us that much.
It's not gonna go off. Ugh, it's so sticky. I feel like a pancake. How's it taste? That's sweet. It's sweet.